Coucou! De retour à Nighttime at Sandrock. Toi, t'avais une quest quand j'ai checké. Cheater. Ouais. Go for a walk, c'est pas la même chose.
Oh, how are you doing on commissions? My neck is stiff. Want to take a break?
No problem!
Glad we're on the same page. Following you.
En voulait aller pêcher quand j'ai arrêté d'enregistrer. Sinon, j'ai réorganisé un petit peu. J'ai mis des chests ici. Mes wood et stone ont été ramassés ensemble. Furniture, mes reliques et mes équipements. Baby crib sur le bord de tomber. J'ai agrandi un peu. Ça me fait chier, je peux rien placer. En dessous, ici. Puis ici non plus. C'est annoyant. J'ai pas fait tout à fait fini le ménage dans ma maison. Go for a walk. Qu'est-ce que ça implique, ça? Est-ce quelque chose de pertinent en sortant?
Big news!
Stop.
Let's get over to City Hall. I'll explain more there.
Well, guess this is my walk now. Once upon a time, Ernest said something.
Hello! Hello, everyone.
A mission.
You're here. Welcome.
We were literally on the walk
Indeed.
together.
This will be our guild's finest hour.
Is it though?
Grace, tell them what you told me.
With pleasure, Madam Mayor. I must confess, I've been keeping something from you all since I got back. So unlike me, right? Before my retirement, I was fortunate enough to be able to brush shoulders with some of the higher-ups. One conversation led to another, and eventually, the topic of the Alliance's next defense commission came up.
Defense commission.
Long story short, they want Sandrock to build the next Alliance airship.
The legendary 6-star commission.
Ooh. Ah. But wait. An airship? I thought the Alliance usually used Tall Sky and Vega 5 workshops to build their planes and airships.
I'm afraid they'll be of no use this time, as this airship will be built like no other. You see, back during the defense of Sandrock, while the Builder and the Civil Corps were down in the thick of it, I wasn't just up on that Duvos ship playing hide and seek. I managed to nab a copy of their newest Victor-class airship plans.
I really have to say, though, I am disappointed.
Are you kidding me?
You're not impressed? Duvos engineering is known for its frightening advancements.
Frightening indeed. Have you seen wiring designs in the engine room? And granted, some of it is cutting edge, but based on what you told me the other day, Grace, I'd just been hoping it'd be a bit more advanced.
Gee, Director, sorry my stolen secret plans from behind enemy lines aren't good enough for you. Guess you'll just have to design your own airship.
No, that won't be necessary. I can simply make some adjustments. Your performance has been quite adequate. Thank you, Miss Grace.
You're welcome.
Quick question. So, you all called me here to tell me you want to build a warship? How can I put this? I think there might be a little bit of scripture on almost every page that says we shouldn't do that. So, yeah.
Duly noted.
That brings me to my next point. I don't want to see a Duvos-inspired warship floating around our fair city either. I've called upon our horticultural specialist to help install this airship with some greenification technology. We're going to make it our own, inside and out. You can count on us, Mayor.
I'll bet we could use the weapon tech to just shoot algae and seeds instead.
That's how it works.
Have it fly over new planting grounds?
Ooh, I like the sound of that.
We can go 50-50 on the cannons.
Sounds like we're all on the same page.
Let's talk logistics. Director, take it away.
Indeed. The first thing we'll need is a couple of the powerful engines from the Starship ruins.
Fair enough.
Obviously not the ones on the Olympia, as they were destroyed, but I've
That's
seen a
good
few
name.
other smaller ones on my expeditions there. At the time, I opted against procuring them as I'm not strong. Such a procurement might easily be accomplished by someone powerful like the builder, though. I'll tell you about it later.
Rawr.
Once I have the engines in hand, I'll spend a short time studying them and the Duvos design, where Sleepyhead and myself will make engineering tweaks for them to be modded into a better ship.
Donc, pour un gars qui faisait des tunnels puis des routes, broad range of specialization, mon cher Mint.
I forgot to ask, how did you get Mint here on such short notice?
Space Case here sent me a telegram saying, "Emergency, come, now," without any context. Since I was invited to the summit celebration anyway, I thought I'd come early.
I'd wanted to elaborate more in the telegram, but it would have taken too long to type it out. It was better to explain in person. Besides, I really do need your help. You're the best engineer I know.
No worries everyone, I'm here now. Glad to be of service.
Yes, back to the plan. I want to emphasize that an airship is considered the pinnacle of our current scientific and engineering capability, so suffice to say, it'll be a massive undertaking for everyone involved. The main components will be the airship itself, the area spray requested by the botanists, and the construction pad. We'll need the construction pad first before the airship can be assembled. How would you like to divide the labor, Commissioner?
I think we'll keep feeding the hot hands. Builder will build the airship, and me and can handle the spray. The other builders around Sandrock, myself included, will complete the construction pad first.
You got it.
I got
Just need a
nothing to do.
diagram.
On it!
And I suppose Miss Heidi will be designing the pad?
Already on the drawing board.
We've become quite the team, haven't we? Well, look at us.
Pretty point
One of the
d'exclamation.
biggest projects in the Free Cities just dropped into our laps, and we're ready to
And we're
dive right into
Keeping
it.
it to ourselves.
I can attest, even in Doll Sky, you'd be hard-pressed to assemble a team as capable as this.
While we're all here like this, I'd just like to say, I've never been more proud to be a Sandrocker than right now.
Dans tous les jours.
It's been an honor. But let's save our celebrations for the party. If we work quickly, the airship will be ready in time to take our guest on its maiden voyage.
Sounds doable.
I calculate a high probability of success.
Think we can do it.
We can totally do it.
I have faith in everyone.
Me too! No surprise there, I guess.
It'll be the Sandrock Commerce Guild's finest hour.
I'd say it's a done deal too, right?
Do-do-do-do. You're back. Since I kinda had planned this week. Don't plan around this thing. So, Judith, oh right, sorry, player. Didn't mean to put all this pressure on you out of nowhere. Think at your own pace. We know you can do it. It shall be done.
That's great!
All right then. I think that about settles it. Let's get to it.
J'ai l'impression que les quoi sont commencés dans le mauvais
So,
ordre.
about the engines, they're in the Starship abandoned ruins.
Huh?
Some are completely buried, so I had no chance of getting them out. Once you have them, bring them to me and Sleepyhead, and I'll get to work.
Hello. You look well today. I actually came by to ask, as you're
Yes,
aware, we're planning for the Alliance Summit. I've already gone over the government invitation list, but I was wondering if you wouldn't mind helping me get a head count for invitations from people around town. I feel like if I ask everyone, a little too official. Most folks would be a bit more comfortable if you handled the surveying. Do you mind?
Come on, je l'avais devant. Yeah. Too much on my plate, sorry. Ah, the plate, that old thing. Well, let me know if you get time. I'll just handle it myself otherwise. Non, les deux autres, c'est la même chose. I'm the coolest kid in
Thank
school.
you. And, well, I must admit some ulterior motives. I don't believe anyone can resist your charm. Just run around and ask whoever comes to mind. Then check in when you have anything to report. So long, partner.
Pas de thing, it's kind of boring as is. J'ai pas vu qu'est-ce que tu disais. this thing into orbit. Bon, ça là que j'ai tout manqué.
My hero, since we're both builders and all, why don't we join our workshops together? Then we can have one super workshop. Actually, that's even more pressure. I don't want to drag you down.
Ok, si je regarde. After meeting discussion. En attendant, on va regarder la map. Donc, les 5 qui parlaient. Zeke, you see that nozzle there? Think you can flip it around and make it spray fertilizer? I don't quite get this part here. Can you explain? Just need some tanks to store nutrients. What's gonna drive it? Après ça, what's his face? Chi. My nozzle knowledge need to be noodled. Nevertheless, yes, I believe you are correct. Not the case. Mint will handle that. But don't worry so much about the part. The engine will power the spray. Okay, fait que ça répondrait probablement un à l'autre. Nia, how much algae juice can it carry? What's going on? Who's going to operate this? Shouldn't we paint some design on there? Just don't try to put this thing into orbit. Mian, I see that you work. I'm counting on you, Nia. If you move this pump here, you'll get more powerful spray. Oh, I think I have one of those in the storage box. Burgess, think you could use a little more purple there as well. Can we commission something to color this thing? It's kind of boring. As in, think I might stay on the ground for the first 5 voyages. What if you did like a little flag here? Mint, just make sure it doesn't get too heavy. I'm worried that we're going to need a lot of power stone. That could work, sure. Nice one, Space Case. Oui, Heidi Sapal, oui. So show me what you're thinking for the construction pal. J'assume que c'est du back and forth, alors je vais alterner, pas dans l'ordre que je l'envoie. Elle répond, well, it doesn't need to be all that special. Might ask the mole folk to dig that one up for me. Ironwood, right? Why would we use anything else? Stupendous. Once we're done, I reckon you can help the others. We can work with that. We're not forgetting anything, are we? Budget is a non-issue. I've been working with a new builder in Portia. We can outsource that. That's le personnage principal. Alors, c'est continuer à ramasser des choses. Alright, what is going for a walk? Take a walk. The spot. Okay.
Oh, hey! I just ran into the mayor.
No shit.
You're going around asking about invites, yeah? Ooh, you're asking me now too? Well, I'd invite my folks, but they're in Seaside. Like, what? I mean, I always said they should travel, but I meant Portia or here. The moment I leave and they head for Seaside. That's like 1,000 leagues the opposite way. Hey, you should invite your folks. They're kind of like my second pair of parents, so you'd be doing everyone a favor.
Deuxième. We'll enjoy the party. Oh shit. Not spoiler, but sort of spoiler. Ok, je suis... Ok, talk to Nia. Where are you, Nia? Évidemment, t'es la dernière. They're probably busy. What? Come on, if you don't invite them, I will. I shouldn't invite them. I should have invited them earlier. Alright, it's two-way street. They should have visited you earlier. How could I forget? Hey, don't sweat it. You've been through a lot, lady. Nobody would hold it against you.
Well, yeah. When's the last time you saw them?
Before the start
You
of the
must
game.
be homesicker than that one wind turbine that blew halfway up to Barnarock. You remember when that happened? Yeah. Tell Trudes your rents are going on the list. Oh, and tell your ma to cook those pork chops I like. I know this isn't a potluck. Who cares? What do you think? Beautiful, right?
C'est en référence à son uniforme qu'elle portait hier.
See ya.
Ou ce soir. J'assume que ça c'est for a walk, ouais.
I didn't even know Sandrock had events like this.
Maybe Pablo can use me as a host next time.
Ah, j'ai changé son
Catch you later.
uniforme pour qu'elle ait l'autre couleur. Puis je voulais checker rapidement maintenant que la journée a passé. Ok, non, toi, c'est juste que t'en as 3 par défaut. Qu'est-ce qu'on avait? Il y avait Owen. Non, on va te donner celle-là. Je pense que ça va. Ça va être un 2-day épisode. No, no! You wake me up. Fucker, I saw you hop into bed.
Ah, what a pleasant surprise! Have you come to celebrate with me? Yes, it was just yesterday that Bide the Stairs and the Ceramic Gate reached a combined profit of 100,000 goals!
Félicitations.
Isn't that amazing? I never really thought we'd make it this far. But with wonderful friends like you, sure enough, here we are.
For you, hey, it was nothing. Thank you. Call me old-fashioned, but never forget those that help me. Well, just know that the feeling is mutual. If you ever need anything, and I mean anything, from Amara or me, really, don't hesitate to ask. So they came about something else, actually? Ah, yes, of course. How could you be coming here to celebrate something I hadn't told you about? Well, what's the news?
Thank you, thank you! I've been wearing this smile ever since we crunched the numbers. I'm even smiling in my sleep. And every moment I'm here at the store as well. Which has been good. Customers always appreciate a nice smile coming their way. Oh, that's right. The big summit. Invitations? Wow. I guess I gotten so caught up with the business it all just slipped my mind. Who to invite? Well, I'm afraid I can't really think of anyone. Everyone back home is pretty tied up at the moment.
Même réponse. Any business partners?
Does anyone fit that particular description? Oh, how could I forget? We should invite Mr. Musa. I had meant to write him a letter, thank him, tell him how we're doing, but, well, I guess I kept hearing this little voice in my head like, "You're small cabbages, Alvio. Musa isn't going to want to hear about any cabbages." But 100,000, that's a pretty big milestone, right? Certainly surpasses cabbage money. You want to hear about that? Yes. If you would, please add Musa's name to the guest list. Of course, he might be busy, but you never know.
Don't you dare.
Pablo's clothes are so beautiful. Next time my sister's birthday comes around, I know what I'm getting her. See ya!
Fait que oui, vu que je veux comme parler à tout le monde, vu l'event d'hier, l'event de ce soir, y a-tu quelqu'un par là? Il y a 3 personnes. Il y a des teams de chapeaux.
Hey there. It's like patrolling, but a little different. When I patrol, there aren't loads of people looking at me. And I can only walk in a straight line. That's different too. Catch you later.
Howdy.
Quand t'avais parlé hier. I gotta have someone like you take over Silver. Puncher ain't bad, he's a darn good corpseman, but he ain't got the moxie to be a leader. Tried to get him to practice his negotiating skills, but he spent the whole day talking to them rocks. Man.
Catch you later.
I mean, c'est la meilleure façon que lui va s'améliorer. Non. Got it. Corey.
Howdy. If you weren't so wrapped up in your workshop, with all your talents...
Ouais, bon, c'est déjà
So long, partner.
Parlé hier.
Chi has always been really meticulous. I used to borrow his...
Ok, 20 minutes déjà. Pablo! T'as
So
pas
long, partner.
rien pour acheter, hein? Peut-être chez Vivi. Fatigant de devoir attendre après madame qui embarque. Page 1 de 1. Nope. On va finir la Main Street, puis on va aller faire les commissions.
Maybe I'll let Pablo give me a trim next time. I usually trim my own hair. You learn to do a lot of things yourself when you're in the peripheries.
Not bad if I do say so myself. Hey, c'est vrai, il est comme ça que j'ai pas fait en longtemps. What's this? I mean, it's not worth it as far as I know. Je vais le faire, là, mais be right back.
Hello. Remember when we first met? I told you I was... So long, partner.
No.
Ah, invitations for our big Sandrock open house? Or what was it we're calling it? Summit celebration? Well, sure, Sandrock has been an integral part of my career, if nothing else. I'd love to help make this event better in any way I can. I could invite the folks, but this really is developing into more of a meet and greet, businessy type events, isn't it?
C'est ton animation.
There are my friends at Atara Times, and also all the people who are always writing in to ask how Sandrock is doing. We've got quite a following over there now, in case you didn't know. I've got it! I'll ask my sister to come visit and make an appearance. There's very little I can think of that would garner more attention for our event, other than the leaders meeting, and having the world-renowned Luna on the guest list. Maybe I can even convince her to perform. It's settled then! I'll telegraph her immediately. Please, put her name on the guest list. Thank you!
Va rester Heidi. Bon. Ouais, embarque, chérie. Ah, on va faire Andy pendant qu'il est là.
Howdy! Catch you later.
There, art, tour de machine and whatnot. Be right back. City Hall. On the 28th of this month, this is our very own running of the Yakimo Festival. On that day, the running of the Yakimo will be held at the Wandering Wire Ranch. Wait. Probably standard. It's official. The next host site for the quinquennial Free Cities Alliance Summit will be none other than Sandrock. Probably wouldn't have primed that sentence with so much excitement if it were any other city than Sandrock. How full would that be? Drumroll, please. It's in Atara again. No news. Go back to bed. Anyway, the summit is coming to Sandrock. In addition to the fantastic acknowledgement from the rest of the Alliance that Sandrock is a hospitable enough place to host the summit. It's going to be a really great time, and it's all coming right to us. During the first day, representatives from all the major city states will come and discuss Alliance politics behind closed doors in the City Hall. Meanwhile, we will have talks from local and esteemed guests on some of the important things we've learned in the past 5 years. Some notable speakers will include, but not limited to, the esteemed business mogul Musa. I mean, il a déjà accepté. The gardener who never said die, Zeke. Get them all. So clear out your schedule, invite all your friends. The quinquennial Free Cities Alliance Summit is going to be the party everyone will be talking about until, well, at least till the next summit. Reported by Heidi. Il y a beaucoup de commissions Un peu bâtarde. On va sûrement voir. Est-ce que ça compte comme des commissions? Un sur 4 ne compte pas comme des commissions. Ça, je m'en foutais que c'est qu'il y avait en arrière là. Celle-là, il comptait. Alright. Continue avec les commissions. Et allons faire la quest de Go for a Walk. On va parler au bobo. S'il y a bobo dans le champ. Non, ok. Go! Il n'y a pas d'arbres, parce que je les ai toutes chopés. Le Tory World, cet endroit que j'ai déjà oublié. It was a forced hug. Will break.
I feel better. How about you? We should do this more often. Good exercise, good company, and it makes me feel closer to you too.
Good exercise, horseback riding. Good company, horseback riding. Don't step on balloons! Bon ben, have fun walking. Fait que j'ai comme parti un paquet d'affaires en machine, mais je les ai pas ramassés. On va faire ça, là. Parce que... ouais. Je vais faire ça, parce qu'il y a beaucoup de petites choses à gérer, vu que j'ai comme ramassé 12 commissions. Peut-être pas 12, you know what I mean. Pancho! Ou macchiato, je sais pas.
Howdy.
Alright.
Thank you.
On t'a déjà parlé. Dimanche, so people at church. Toi, je peux pas te parler.
Mama really pulled through with this one. She's loved working with Pablo so much. Known him since he was just a little kid. I think she's kind of proud.
Hey
there. Oh, who am I inviting to the party? Well, I'd be remiss if I didn't send an invite over to Albert and Mint and Portia. They helped us on our way up. We gotta show them where we made it to now. And who knows? They might have ideas for where to go next.
Heidi, t'es la première en haut. Ouais.
Staying good with our friends and Portia is a must. They're a close neighbor. And there've got to be tons of ways we can help each other out now that the road is done.
Any personal friend to invite? Personal friends, eh? Ben, je vais faire ça là ici.
Oh, you're talking about Master Verna. Yeah, I'd be lying if I said it hadn't crossed my mind. I did want to ask Master Verna to come see what all we've done here. But that'd be kind of petty, wouldn't it? I didn't come back here just to prove something to an old teacher. I came here because I knew it was the right thing to do.
Simply, I support whatever you want to do. Hey, I appreciate you, player.
That's wisdom.
What if I invited her instead? Ah, player, don't need to do that. Besides, she's trash as any letter from names she doesn't know. Even if you are famous now, I doubt she'd heard of you.
Well, it ain't like an old micro pig to learn new tricks. But certainly our results here speak for themselves. More than anything, I have a feeling she'll have critique up and firing within 10 minutes of seeing our stuff. Ah, to heck
How
with
do
it.
you guys justify
Yeah,
using
let's
guns
put her
again?
on the list.
This is the
Worst
kind
thing
of
she can do is ignore us.
information we need.
Or, well, show up and make a scene. But I can handle that. Yeah,
Wait.
there are a lot of things that could go right with this. Master does have major connections in Atara. If she has fun out here, well, who knows?
Well, where does the money come from?
Thanks for spitballing with me.
Ok. On va... Pas toi. Ceci. Ceci. Qu'est-ce que ça
Before
fait?
long, Pablo's gonna have his own brand, I tell ya.
Alright. On va faire le restant de la church la prochaine fois, au prochain épisode. Comme j'ai dit, ça va être une journée qui va être splittée en... In-game day splitté sur 2 jours in real life. Mais pour le moment, je vais dire au revoir et à bientôt.